Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract money like a magnet, while others struggle to make ends meet? What if I told you there's one simple word that could unlock the secrets of wealth and success? This isn't just any word. It's a powerful key to unlocking the millionaire mindset, and it's at the heart of Neville Goddard's famous law of assumption. Now, you might be thinking, come on, how can one word make such a big difference? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore today. This word has the potential to completely transform your life, your bank account, and your future. It's not magic, and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's something much more powerful. It's a shift in how you see yourself and the world around you. But here's the thing. If you don't understand this word and use it correctly, you might be missing out on the wealth and success you've always dreamed of. It's like having a winning lottery ticket in your pocket, but never checking the numbers. The potential is there, but without the right knowledge, it remains untapped. Think about it for a moment. What if you could change your financial situation just by changing the way you think? What if you could attract opportunities, ideas, and yes, even money, simply by using this one word in the right way? It sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? But countless people have used this principle to transform their lives, and today you're going to learn how to do the same. Let's be real for a moment. Money troubles are one of the biggest sources of stress in our lives. They can keep us up at night, strain our relationships, and hold us back from pursuing our dreams. And in today's world, where the cost of living seems to be always on the rise, the pressure to earn more and secure our financial future is higher than ever. But what if I told you that the solution to your money worries isn't about working harder or finding some magical investment opportunity? What if the key to unlocking wealth and abundance was already inside you, just waiting to be activated? This is where our powerful word comes in. When you understand and truly embrace this word, it has the potential to shift your entire perspective on money and success. It can turn scarcity into abundance, fear into confidence, and limitation into infinite possibility. However, and this is crucial, if you don't grasp the true meaning of this word and how to apply it in your life, you might be stuck in the same financial rut you're in now. You might continue to struggle, always feeling like wealth and success are just out of reach. You could be unconsciously sabotaging your own success without even realizing it. The stakes are high because this isn't just about money. It's about freedom. It's about peace of mind. It's about living the life you've always dreamed of without the constant worry about bills or the future. It's about breaking free from the cycle of financial stress and stepping into a world of abundance and possibility. But here's the catch. Using this word effectively requires more than just saying it out loud. It requires a deep internal shift. It means confronting some of your long-held beliefs about money and success. It means challenging the voice in your head that says you can't be wealthy or that money is hard to come by. In short, it means facing your own limiting beliefs head-on. This isn't always easy. In fact, it can be downright uncomfortable at times. But remember, growth and change often happen outside our comfort zones. The discomfort you might feel is a small price to pay for the potential rewards, financial freedom, peace of mind, and the ability to live life on your own terms. So, are you ready to discover this powerful word and learn how to use it to transform your financial life? Are you prepared to challenge your old ways of thinking and embrace a new, more abundant mindset? The choice is yours. But remember, the potential for change is right here, right now. All you need to do is take the first step. Before we reveal our powerful word, it's important to understand the foundation it's built on. Neville Goddard's law of assumption. Don't worry if you've never heard of this before. We're going to break it down in a way that's easy to understand and apply to your life. So, what exactly is the law of assumption? At its core, this law states that our world is a reflection of our inner thoughts and beliefs. In other words, what we assume to be true about ourselves and our lives becomes our reality. It's like the world is a giant mirror, constantly reflecting back to us what we hold in our minds and hearts. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, are you saying that just by thinking something, I can make it real? Well, not exactly. The law of assumption goes deeper than just positive thinking or wishful daydreaming. It's about a profound shift in your core beliefs and your sense of identity. Let's break this down with an example. Imagine two people who both want to become millionaires. The first person believes deep down that money is hard to come by, that rich people are just lucky, and that they'll always struggle financially. The second person, on the other hand, believes that abundance is natural, that they are capable of creating wealth, and that opportunities for financial growth are all around them. According to the law of assumption, these two people will have very different experiences in life, even if they're given the same opportunities. The first person might overlook chances to make money, feel uncomfortable asking for raises or promotions, or sabotage their success because it doesn't align with their core beliefs. The second person, however, is likely to spot opportunities everywhere, confidently pursue financial goals, and attract situations that align with their belief in abundance. This is because our assumptions about reality shape our perceptions, our decisions, and our actions. If you assume that you're the kind of person who struggles with money, you'll unconsciously make choices that reinforce that belief. You might avoid financial risks, undersell your skills, or simply not believe that you deserve wealth. On the flip side, if you assume that you're the kind of person who naturally attracts abundance, you'll act in ways that align with that belief. You'll be more likely to take calculated risks, value your skills highly, and believe that you deserve financial success. But here's the really powerful part of the law of assumption. It suggests that by deliberately changing our assumptions, we can change our reality. It's not about pretending or lying to yourself. It's about shifting your core beliefs at such a deep level that your new assumption feels completely natural and true to you. This is where our powerful word comes in. This word is a tool that helps us tap into the law of assumption and reshape our beliefs about wealth and success. It's a word that, when understood and applied correctly, can help us shift from a mindset of lack to one of abundance. Now, you might be wondering how this relates to the real world. After all, we can't just imagine $1 million and expect it to appear in our bank account, right? And you're absolutely correct. The law of assumption isn't about magical thinking. It's about aligning your inner world with your outer actions. When you truly assume the mindset of a wealthy, successful person, you start to think, feel, and act differently. You might find yourself more open to opportunities, more confident in negotiations, or more motivated to learn about investing and wealth creation. You might start treating your money differently, making smarter financial decisions, or coming up with innovative ideas to increase your income. It's like planting a seed. The seed is your assumption, your belief that you are capable of creating wealth. But just like a real seed, it needs nurturing to grow. You need to water it with consistent thoughts and beliefs, feed it with knowledge and action, and give it time to develop and flourish. This is why understanding the law of assumption is so crucial to unlocking the millionaire mindset. It's not about wishing for money or trying to trick the universe into making you rich. It's about fundamentally changing how you see yourself and your relationship with wealth. And here's the beautiful thing about the law of assumption. It's not limited to money. This principle can be applied to any area of your life where you want to see change, whether it's improving your relationships, advancing your career, or achieving better health. The law of assumption suggests that by changing your core beliefs and assumptions, you can create real, tangible changes in your life. But for now, let's focus on how this law can transform your financial life. Remember, the world around you is like a mirror, reflecting back your deepest beliefs and assumptions. So if you want to see wealth and abundance reflected back to you, you need to assume the identity of someone who is wealthy and abundant. This might feel strange at first, especially if you're used to thinking of yourself as someone who struggles with money. But that's okay. Change often feels uncomfortable at first. The key is to persist, to keep assuming this new identity until it feels natural and true. And that's where our powerful word comes in. This word is a tool that can help you make this shift to assume the identity of a wealthy, successful person. It's a word that encapsulates the essence of the law of assumption and puts it into practice in your daily life. Are you ready to discover this word? Are you prepared to use it to reshape your assumptions about wealth and success? Remember, understanding the law of assumption is just the first step. The real power comes from putting it into practice, from living it every day until it becomes your new reality. In the next section, we're going to reveal this powerful word and show you exactly how to use it to unlock the millionaire mindset. Get ready to transform your relationship with money and open yourself up to a world of abundance and possibility. Are you ready to discover the word that can unlock the millionaire mindset? The word that can help you tap into the power of the law of assumption and transform your financial life? Here it is. I am. Now, you might be thinking, that's it? Just I am? But don't let its simplicity fool you. These two little words hold incredible power when used correctly. I am is more than just a phrase. It's a declaration of identity, a statement of being. It's the key that can open the door to a whole new way of thinking about yourself and your potential for wealth and success. Let's break down why I am is so powerful. When you say I am, you're not just describing yourself, you're defining yourself. You're making a statement about your very essence, about who you are at your core. And according to the law of assumption, what you believe about yourself becomes your reality. Think about it this way. When you say, I am poor or I am bad with money, you're not just describing your current financial situation. You're defining yourself as someone who is inherently poor or bad with money. And guess what? Your actions and decisions will naturally align with that identity. But what if you started saying, I am wealthy or I am a money magnet instead? At first, it might feel strange or even false, especially if your current bank account doesn't match up. But remember, we're not talking about your current circumstances. We're talking about your identity, your core essence. When you start to embody the identity of a wealthy person, when you truly believe I am wealthy, something remarkable begins to happen. Your thoughts start to change. Your decisions start to change. The opportunities you notice and act on start to change. Slowly but surely, your outer world begins to align with your inner beliefs. This is the power of I am. It's not about pretending or lying to yourself. It's about consciously choosing your identity and living from that place. It's about assuming the feeling of already being who you want to be. Now that we've revealed the power word, let's talk about how to use it effectively. Remember, just saying I am wealthy a few times isn't going to magically make money appear in your bank account. The key is to use I am statements to genuinely shift your identity and beliefs. Step 1. Choose your I am statements carefully. Instead of focusing on what you want to have, focus on who you want to be. For example, instead of saying, I am going to be rich, say, I am wealthy. Instead of I want to be good with money, say, I am financially savvy. Step 2. Feel the truth of your statements. When you say, I am wealthy, try to really feel what it would be like to be wealthy. How would you stand? How would you breathe? What thoughts would go through your mind? The more you can embody the feeling, the more powerful your I am statements become. Step 3. Use your I am statements regularly. Make them part of your daily routine. Say them when you wake up, before you go to sleep, or anytime you need a reminder of your true identity. The more you repeat them, the more they'll sink into your subconscious mind. Remember, the goal isn't to convince yourself of something you don't believe. It's to uncover the truth of who you really are, a being with infinite potential for wealth and success. Your I am statements are simply reminders of this truth. Let's look at a real-life example of how the power of I am can transform someone's financial life. Meet Sarah, a freelance graphic designer who always struggled to charge what she was worth. She constantly underpriced her services and found herself working long hours for little pay. Sarah's I am statements used to be things like, I am just starting out, and I am not as good as other designers. These beliefs kept her stuck in a cycle of under-earning. Then, Sarah learned about the power of I am and decided to change her statements. She started saying things like, I am a valuable asset to my clients, and I am worthy of high-paying projects. At first, it felt strange and uncomfortable, but Sarah persisted. She started each day by looking in the mirror and saying her new I am statements with conviction. She wrote them down and placed them where she could see them while working. Slowly but surely, Sarah noticed a change. She felt more confident in client meetings. She started to see the unique value she brought to each project. As Sarah's inner beliefs changed, her outer world began to shift too. She found the courage to raise her rates. To her surprise, most of her clients happily paid the increased prices. She started attracting higher-paying projects and clients who truly valued her work. Within a year, Sarah had doubled her income. But more importantly, she had transformed her relationship with money and her perception of her own worth. All because she changed her I am statements and truly embodied a new identity. Sarah's story shows the power of I am in action. By changing her core beliefs about herself, she was able to change her financial reality. And you can do the same. Whether you're an entrepreneur, an employee, or somewhere in between, your I am statements have the power to reshape your financial future. Remember, the path to wealth starts with your identity. Who do you believe yourself to be? What I am statements are you unconsciously repeating to yourself each day? And most importantly, are you ready to change them? As powerful as the I am technique can be, it's easy to make mistakes when first starting out. Let's look at some common pitfalls and how to avoid them. One of the biggest mistakes people make is using I am statements that feel completely unbelievable. For example, if you're currently in debt, saying I am a millionaire might feel so false that your mind immediately rejects it. This can actually reinforce your current beliefs rather than changing them. Instead, start with statements that feel like a stretch, but not impossible. You might say, I am becoming more financially stable every day, or I am learning to make smart money decisions. As these statements begin to feel true, you can gradually make them more ambitious. Another common mistake is not backing up your I am statements with action. Remember, the law of assumption isn't about magical thinking. If you say, I am financially savvy, but never take the time to learn about money management, your actions are contradicting your words. To avoid this, always look for ways to align your actions with your new identity. If you're saying, I am wealthy, start adopting the habits of wealthy people. This might mean reading books on finance, seeking out mentors, or simply being more mindful of your spending. Lastly, many people give up too soon. They try using I am statements for a few days, don't see immediate results, and conclude that it doesn't work. But remember, you're working on changing deep-seated beliefs and habits. This takes time and persistence. To really harness the power of I am, it's essential to make it a daily practice. Here's a simple exercise you can do every day to reinforce your new identity. Start your day with mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eye, and say your I am statements out loud. Really focus on feeling the truth of these statements as you say them. This might feel awkward at first, but with practice, it becomes a powerful way to start your day. Throughout the day, use your I am statements as affirmations. Whenever you face a financial decision or feel old doubts creeping in, pause and remind yourself of who you are becoming. For example, if you're tempted to make an impulse purchase, you might say to yourself, I am someone who makes wise financial decisions. Before bed, take a few minutes to journal about your I am statements. Write about how you embodied these statements during the day or how you plan to embody them tomorrow. This helps to reinforce your new identity in your subconscious mind as you sleep. This daily practice only takes a few minutes, but it can make a profound difference in how you think and feel about money. Over time, you'll find that your new I am statements begin to feel more and more natural, and your outer world will start to reflect this inner change. As you start using the power of I am to shift your financial mindset, it's important to have realistic expectations. Change doesn't happen overnight, but if you persist, you will start to see results. At first, the changes might be subtle. You might notice that you feel more confident when talking about money. You might find yourself more open to financial opportunities that you would have overlooked before. You might start making slightly different decisions about how you spend or save. These small changes are signs that your new identity is taking root. Celebrate these shifts, no matter how small they seem. Each one is a step towards your new, wealthier self. As you continue with your practice, you'll likely start to see more tangible changes. You might find yourself earning more money, whether through a raise, a new job opportunity, or success in your business. You might become better at managing the money you have, making it grow and work for you. But perhaps the biggest change you'll notice is in how you feel about money. The anxiety and stress that often accompany financial matters may start to fade, replaced by a sense of confidence and possibility. You'll start to see money not as a scarce resource to be hoarded, but as a tool that you can use to create the life you want. Remember, the goal isn't just to have more money, it's to become the kind of person who naturally attracts and manages wealth. By using the power of I am, you're not just changing your bank balance, you're changing your entire relationship with money. We've journeyed through the powerful concept of Neville Goddard's law of assumption and discovered how two simple words, I am, can unlock the millionaire mindset. We've seen how our assumptions shape our reality and how by consciously choosing our I am statements, we can reshape our financial future. Remember, this isn't about magical thinking or trying to trick the universe. It's about aligning your inner beliefs with the financial reality you want to create. It's about assuming the identity of someone who is wealthy, confident, and in control of their finances. As you move forward, keep in mind that this is a journey. There will be ups and downs, moments of doubt, and moments of triumph. But if you persist in using your I am statements, in feeling the truth of your new identity, you will see changes in your life. Start small. Choose I am statements that feel like a stretch but not impossible. Practice them daily. Align your actions with your new identity. Be patient with yourself and celebrate every small victory along the way. Your financial future is not set in stone. With the power of I am, you have the ability to rewrite your money story. You have the power to become the wealthy, financially savvy person you've always wanted to be. So, what will your new I am statements be? How will you use this powerful tool to transform your financial life? The choice is yours, and the potential is limitless. Remember, it all starts with two simple yet profound words: I am.